There was a season in my life where I didn't fall apart. I didn't have some dramatic breakdown. I didn't quit my job overnight. I didn't call out for weeks at a time. I still showed up. I still got my work done. I still put a smile on my face. I still carried the weight, and I carried it well. From the outside, I looked fine. But I remember this moment so vividly. I remember looking in the mirror one day and no longer recognizing myself. And not just from a physical appearance, but from a how did I get here moment. I remember thinking I am too young to feel this old, and I truly didn't know who I was anymore. I didn't come home from work and rest. I came home, poured myself into the couch, and I crashed. There is a big difference. Rest restores you. Crashing is when you literally have nothing left to give. I had lost the pep in my step, my love for life, the spark in the work that I was doing that I once genuinely loved. And here is the part that is the hardest for me to admit. No one would have known. No one. Because I was high functioning, I got really, really good at plastering a smile on my face. I held it together in rooms where people needed me. I stayed competent. I stayed reliable. I was capable. I was the person my friends turned to on bad days. I was still doing all the checking in on the people that I loved. But the second, and I mean the second, I was alone, the smile disappeared and the heaviness hit. What I didn't realize is that I spent so much time taking care of everyone else and putting my best foot forward that I had started to lose pieces of myself along the way. I kept telling myself, Alana, this is just a hard season. This is just what it takes. This is what it means to be a nurse. It is what it is, right? Suck it up, pull up your scrubs, keep pushing forward. I didn't hit rock bottom overnight. I drifted there quietly. And that's the thing people don't realize, is that burnout doesn't look like a big collapse. Sometimes it looks like performing really well while feeling nothing or having nothing. Sometimes it looks like being needed by everyone else while neglecting your own needs. And what I wish someone would have told me back then is this. You don't have to wait until you don't recognize yourself to make a change. You don't need a dramatic moment or a life-altering event to justify recalibrating yourself and your life. Burnout sends signals. Slowly, it starts with the loss of joy, turns to quiet irritability, a loss of patience, not just with your coworkers, but with the people you love, which slowly turns into a numbness and a hardening, and then a heaviness that follows you home. Listening to these changes sooner can change everything for you. Because prevention isn't some dramatic thing. It's just you learning to be honest with yourself. It's catching yourself in the parking lot and admitting this isn't sustainable and this is not how I want my life to feel. It's noticing the subtle shift before it becomes a full identity crisis. It's saying to yourself, I can keep pushing, but at what cost? There is a version of you who loves what you do, but who doesn't want to disappear inside of it. There is a version of you who can still be ambitious, high-achieving, driven, without being fully depleted in the process. But that requires one brave thing: listening before burnout forces you to. If you are still functioning, but you feel like you're slowly fading away, or if you're tired in a way that rest is no longer fixing, or if you're secretly wondering, how much longer can I keep doing this? Or is there more than this? Stop ignoring that. That is not weakness. That is not saying that you aren't cut out for it or you're not capable of doing what you're doing. It is your body giving yourself feedback and information. Information gives you power. It gives you a choice. Do I keep moving the way that I've been moving, or do I adjust? Do I continue performing at the cost of myself, or do I build a way of showing up that lets me stay a human being? Only one of those paths leads you to the life that you are quietly wanting. Choosing to adjust early, before collapse, before crisis, before you lose yourself completely, that is not failure, my friend. That is strength. If this conversation hits somewhere personal for you, and you want to learn more about burnout, how to disrupt autopilot, and remember who you are and what you are capable of, be sure to subscribe and stick around because we are just getting started.